Guest tonight on the Sunday Night Alternative, and it is really quite an honor to have us with us. Have you ever with us by telephone is Laura Nyro. Hi, Laura.
Hi.
Hi. It's nice to talk to you. We've met a few times backstage situations, but really haven't had the pleasure of talking to you on the air, and really appreciate it. We're talking because you're coming to Philadelphia a week from Tuesday, the 19th of December, at the Chestnut Cabaret. For 2 shows, and I was happy enough to see you the last couple of times you were here in Philadelphia. Now, you know, when you're an artist, I guess you're never really aware of all of your fans and all the people that are out there listening to you, but I've been listening to you since about 1966, when the first album came out, 66, 67, the album More Than a New Discovery. I was in college radio at the time, and got your first album, and it was amazing, and I thought maybe we could just talk a little bit about your early days and what led up to that first time. I have some bio information on you, and of course you may not remember all this, but according to the bios, you come from the Bronx. Your father was a jazz trumpeter. Is that right?
Yeah. Well, he did play the trumpet.
What was your life growing up? A lot of music in your house. Where did you get this whole concept of writing and performing?
Well, I seem to remember that there was just a lot of great music happening at the time. There was great music on the radio. There was a lot of jazz appreciation with street kids, which was really nice. John Coltrane and Miles Davis we listened to. And I consider myself really lucky that somehow I got introduced to that music, I guess when I was about 15, and so that was some of the music, and then just the street music, soul music, and I listened to all kinds, folk music. I just love music, and also my mother and grandfather were into opera, so we heard that too, and so that was to me it was just the real language of life, and I just that's what I heard as a kid. It just felt like a joyful communication.
Did you really start writing songs when you were 11?
No.
Oh.
I think you have the wrong bio.
No, it's on your first album. It
says that.
It really does. It says, as nearly as she can recall, she started trying to write songs about the age of 11. Okay, trying. And then rewriting some pop songs with racy lyrics. Laura, really. And then it says you when you were around 14, you sang with some Puerto Rican groups and subway stations and street corners, right?
Oh, yeah, that is true.
Okay. So, but you seem a little bit shy. I guess you'll admit to that, right?
Shy, and then sometimes the opposite of shy.
I see. So, but when did you get the idea that to do this for a living, to really devote your life into a career of music?
Well, I just was singing at a very young age. We would just always sing. Sometimes at parties, at home, go out on the streets, and kids were into harmonies, and so that was very natural. And then I just started to do some writing, and I wrote some on the guitar and keyboard, and so it just naturally started happening. And at a certain point, Peter, Paul, and Mary had heard one of my songs. This was later, when I was about 19 or something. And they heard And When I Die and recorded it. But I wasn't planning a big career. I was just loved music and was trying my hand at writing, and got into it more seriously, but not thinking about a career. Just kind of
What did it become more the writing or the performing that was really your main, your number one interest?
Well, I would have to say writing and singing over performing, because I see singing as an art, and I do very much now. When years later, when I decided to sing, start like putting music on the front burner, just really making it happen.
Yeah.
And just a much stronger commitment to music years later. I knew that more than anything I had to start singing again. I wanted to start singing again. And I don't like to repeat myself. I don't know, probably you don't know this. I've told a few people this when they ask, but quitting smoking put me more in touch with singing, and that, I had sung for years, and all growing up, I was into the art of singing, and just in a very natural way. And then quitting smoking put me very back in touch with it.